Chuchi, will you be my Valentine?
No.
Will you be my Valentine?
No.
Will you be my Valentine?
Sure, why not?
No! No, dapat isasagot mo. Valentine's Day, the time of the year kung saan lahat ng tao is full of love at sweet sila. At the same time, halos lahat ng restaurants puno. Hirap magkaroon ng reservations. Hindi naman, medyo mahal yung mga set menus. Kaya naman for today's Sulit meal hacks, naisip ko gumawa ng 4-course meal for under 850 pesos. Ngayon itong mga recipes na to para sa mga couples out there na nagpa-plan na mag-stay home lang para sa kanilang Valentine's Day. Kaya naman tara guys, let's start this Sulit meal hack. Pwede ba ito may effect, may lumalabas na heart? Start muna tayo with our appetizer, which is a mini butterboard. First step na gagawin natin is lutuin natin yung ating garlic. Lagay lang natin to oil sa ating pan. Low heat, everything low heat para ma-infuse yung flavors ng garlic dun sa ating oil. So yan, paghaluin lang natin to. So at this stage, pag medyo naamoy-amoy mo na yung garlic, lagay ka ng konting salt lang. Just a bit of salt. By the way, sa mga single ladies yan, just in case kailangan yung Valentine's, do hit me up. Lagay ko dito yung Facebook, Instagram ko, you know. Nakikita natin nagsa-start na mag-toast. We don't want it to really be toasted or parang brown. What we want is to have that, you know, golden hue. Habang niluluto pa natin yung garlic, well, toast muna natin yung ating bread. So I'll be using just a simple white bread. Lagay mo lang siya dito sa baking pan mo. And then we're going to toast this until mag-brown siya, or basically lumutong. Roughly about, say, 3 to 5 minutes. You could use other breads, but since again, tight tayo sa budget at medyo sulit lang ang gusto natin, I'm using white bread. You could also use pandesal. Yan. Babalikan natin yan pag crispy na siya. So, balikan natin yung ating garlic. Okay na siya. After that, turn off the heat, then set aside lang natin siya. So now, it's time to assemble it. Ganito lang siya kadali, guys. Get your board, and then kayo bahala kung design ang gagawin yun. So I'm just gonna get a dollop of butter. Make sure your butter is softened, okay? Kasi kung matigas to, well, hindi ka makagawa ng kahit na anong effect. And then what I'm going to do is shape it and then put it like that. Okay. After that, after having whatever design you'd like to have in your butter, next is adding your toppings in. Lagyan lang natin yung ating garlic. Okay? Next is we'll be adding our herbs. Natin yung parsley natin. Yeah. And also our basil. And then after that, we'll add some nuts. After that is basically place our bread already. So just place our bread here on the side. And last but not the least is season lang natin ng salt and pepper. Ito na yung ating first course, our mini butterboard. As you can see, very cute, very beautiful. Parang ako lang. And ito yung magiging appetizer nyo for your Valentine's Day 4-course meal. And the price for this one is 112.2 pesos. So see, very affordable. Now let's move on to our next course, which is our soup course. Tara, let's go to our soup course. Soup dish natin is a corn and leeks soup. Una natin gagawin is isosaute natin yung ating garlic dito sa pan. May oil na tayo dito. Now it's time to turn on our stove. On mo na yan. Parang kayo, mag-on na. Tapos di mo ako pinili.
Wala kami pakialam!
So, saute lang natin yung ating garlic. Tapos halu-haluin lang natin. Alright, next is we drop in our onion leeks, yung white part. I'm using leeks here kasi, again, medyo expensive si onion. So, leeks yung parang magiging alternative ko doon. It's gonna have this still onion taste pero hindi siya ganun ka-pungent, kumbaga, or ganun kalakas. And then we'll let it cook until it softens. Okay? Go. Now, after that, we'll be adding in our corn. Is there corn? Beautiful.
Yippee!
Okay. At this stage, isasama ko na rin yung bay leaf para ma-integrate natin siya. Okay. We'll let this cook for about 2 minutes until, well, hindi naman mag-brown yung corn dito, pero until mag-incorporate lang lahat ng ating ingredients. This stage, i-add na natin yung ating chicken cube. Drop it there. After that, yung ating corn broth and 3 cups of water. Pagkalagay ng water natin, iboboil natin to for about 2 minutes. Tapos isimmer lang natin to for 10 minutes. Para, you know, halo-halo talaga yung flavors and mag-jive talaga sila. Nasimmer natin yung ating corn. So, ang next step nito is i-blend natin siya. Tanggalin natin yung bay leaf. Okay? Kaya natin i-blend yan. Bago natin ito i-blend, season mo natin ng salt and pepper. Again, well seasoned yan. Then, mix lang natin. Pinalamig natin yung ating corn soup, so now it's time to blend it. Beautiful. Tapos, tara, blend natin. Bang! Alright, so yan. Gusto ko na yung ating consistency ng soup natin. So ngayon, ta-transfer lang natin siya. And then, isi-simmer lang natin siya along with our steam. Ito yung magpapa-rich sa ating soup. Okay, then haluin na natin. Just like that. We'll let this simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes. Yan. Okay na yung ating soup. Last na gagawin natin is season with salt and pepper. Adjust nyo lang yung taste. So ako, lagyan pa siya ng konting salt tsaka konting pepper pa. And then after that, plate na natin. Pagka-plate niyan, garnish lang natin siya with some onion leeks. Very simple and delicious corn and leeks soup. And the price of our corn and leeks soup is 118.7 pesos. Meron na kayong appetizer, meron na kayong soup na may enjoy pang Valentine. So now it's time to go to our bang main course. Una natin gagawin, season natin yung ating steak. So we're using a sirloin steak. Basically, ang ginawa ko lang dito is thinly slice, you can see. And then medyo pinound ko siya ng konti para mas lumambot siya or matenderize. Okay? So season na natin ito ng salt and pepper. And paprika. What I'm going to do now is massage our beef. Once na mix na natin to, we'll just set it aside tapos sear natin. So, lagay lang tayo ng ating oil sa ating paella. And then, sear lang natin yung ating beef. So, sear natin siya around 30 seconds per side. We'll do this by batches para hindi siya mag-steam. Yan. So, na-sear na natin yung ating mga beef. So, ngayon, i-set aside natin to bago natin siya i-cut. For now, gagawin natin, isi-saute natin yung ating garlic. And nakikita niyan, yung parang mga sunog na parts, well, basically that's all the flavors of the beef. So later, pag diniglaze natin yan, ma-incorporate natin yung mga flavors na yan. So lutuin lang natin to until mangamoy yung garlic. Mangamoy na. Ay, single ako eh, nagagawin ko. So pag na maisip ko, nakakalungkot talaga ako eh. Okay, next is lagyan natin yung ating dried thyme. And our kasuba. So basically magbibigay ng color. So next is we're going to add in our rice. We don't want to toast the rice. Basically, yung gusto natin is mahalo siya with our oil, garlic, and the other spices. Next is we're going to add in our tomatoes, our beef cube, and our water. Now, at this stage, make sure na natin na mag-melt yung ating beef cube. And then, isi-season natin to ng salt and pepper. So ngayon, hinaan natin yung apoy. And then, season natin with salt and pepper. Give it a good stir. Next is we're going to cover this with foil. And then we're going to cook this roughly for 30 minutes. Paella natin, nagluluto na for about 25 minutes. So ngayon, gagawin natin is tatanggalin muna natin yung foil. Beautiful. Okay, next, lalagyan natin yung ating shrimp. So what I'd like to do is just line it up on top. Next is, we're adding our green bell peppers and our green peas. And last but not the least, our steak. Since senior lang natin siya kanina, dahil siya dalagdag ngayon. Now, after this, cover natin siya ulit para maluto yung shrimp, bell peppers, and matapos na yung ating paella. Ready na yung ating surf and turf paella, so check natin siya. Check natin, be careful, it's hot. Woo! Smells good. Ngayon, ang final touches na ito is we're going to put our lemon. At ito na, ang ating surf and turf paella. And now, baka sabihin nyo, wow, that looks great. That looks delicious. Mukha siyang masarap, pero mukha siyang mahal. Well guys, actually hindi siya mahal. Because the price of this surf and turf paella is 382.83 pesos lang. It's nice to cap off your dinner with a luscious and decadent dessert. That's why we're making this no-bake coffee and chocolate cheesecake. So ngayon gawin mo natin yung ating crust for our cheesecake. So what we're going to do is add our graham crumbs or cookie crumbs. So what I have here is cookie crumbs. Yan. After nyan, lagay mo lang yung melted butter. Tapos mix lang natin to. Yan. Once na mix natin yung ating butter and cookie crumbs, it's time to put it in our container. Kuha ka lang ng portion. Now what we're going to do is basically pat mo lang yung baba. Hindi ko i-recommend na i-fill nyo to halfway kasi again, hindi naman ito yung highlight ng ating dessert. So, a little about 1/4 or below 1/4 ng container nyo. Good na yun. Now, we're going to chill this for about 20 to 30 minutes. And then, after yun, tsaka natin ilalagay yung ating cheesecake filling. Okay? Habang chill natin yung ating crust, gawin natin yung ating filling. Put your softened cream cheese in a bowl. Gonna break it a bit. Tapos, using a hand mixer, soften pa natin siya. Okay? At this stage, dahan-dahan natin ilalagay yung ating sugar. Kasi pag masyado natin mabilis ilalagay yung sugar natin, well, bang, sasabog to. So ngayon, pag smooth na yung ating cream cheese and sugar mixture, it's time to add in our all-purpose cream. And then, mix natin. Now that looks good. Set aside natin to, and then let's do our chocolate mixture. Start with the milk. And also the water. Yan, lagyan natin. Start with low heat. After that, pwede mo na rin ilagay yung cocoa powder and instant coffee. For this dessert, I highly suggest ito yung una nyo gawin. So a day before gawin nyo na kasi may required chilling time for the cheesecake base itself. Make sure lang na walang buo-buo. Ang sure lang dapat na buo is yung pag-ibig nyo. Uy! Hirita na ganyan eh. Hindi natin ito i-boil. So ang gagawin natin ito is sila natin siya mag-simmer, and then after that, we'll add our gelatin. At this stage, pag medyo nagbo-bubble na siya, just like that, add your gelatin. At this stage, pwede nyo nang patayin yung heat, and then i-activate na natin ating gelatin. Beauty. So you can see, beautiful. Habang mainit pa, i-drop mo na yung dark chocolate chip. That, boom. Haluin na natin ito until mag-melt yung chocolate. Nag-melt na yung chocolate, so now magdadagdag lang tayo ng salt para ma-enhance yung flavor ng ating coffee and chocolate. So, i-mix ko lang to until mag-cool down siya. Bam! So set aside natin to, and our next step would be to get back our cheese again, our cream cheese. Ayan. So ngayon, slowly, po-pour natin yung ating chocolate mixture, tapos ipo-fold natin sa ating cream cheese. So here it is. Ito na yung ating mga ginawa na crust. So now, it's time to fill them up with our cheesecake base. Siguro mga around 2.5. So hindi ko siya i-fill. What I'm going to do is just tap it a bit. Para lang mag-flatten yung top. And yan. There you have it. I'll cover it with plastic wrap. Tapos i-chill natin to for at least 8 hours para fully mag-set yung ating cheesecake. This is our dessert. Ayan, nag-set na siya. So basically, this is our no-bake coffee and chocolate cheesecake. Okay. Ngayon, optional is you could add your toppings like whipped cream or other stuff. Pero since we are tight on budget, I'll keep it plain and simple. And speaking of budget, the price of our dessert is 228.8 pesos, which means pasok tayo sa budget na 850 for 4-course dinner for Valentine's Day. There you go, as you can see. Recap tayo ng lahat ng ating ginawa at ito siya. All for under 850 pesos. Para sa ating appetizer na mini butterboard, ang cost natin doon is 112.2 pesos. For our soup course, we spent 118.7 pesos para sa ating corn and leeks soup. Ngayon naman sa ating main course, we spent 382.83 pesos para sa ating surf and turf paella. And for our dessert, our no-bake coffee and chocolate cheesecake, kinabot naman tayo for 228.8 pesos. And the total for our 4-course Valentine's Day meal is 842.53 pesos, which means pasok tayo sa budget natin na under 850 pesos. Hopefully, matry nyo to this coming Valentine's Day, especially sa mga couples dyan. And kung single ka pa, well, ito na yung sign na maghanap ka ng ka-Valentines para, magawa mo naman to para sa kanila. So tara guys, tikman na natin ang ating Valentine's Day meal. Okay, let's start first with our appetizer. So let's get that butter. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Make sure you get everything. The garlic, the basil, the parsley, the salt, the pepper. Okay. Juicy, baby. Good. I love the butter. Very flavorful. And I love yung sobrang rich ng garlic. taste dito. Wow. That is really good. Let's go with our soup. Sarap ba tayo? Beautiful, beautiful. Sarap. That's solid. Perfect balance of sweetness and savory. I love corn. Sabi ko na kanina. Grabe itong soup na to. Nakaka-corny siya. Kung nagets niyo ako. Next is our paella. Okay? I'm going to get this part right here with a bit of... Yan, naramdaman ko yung sokarat sa ilalim. Yan. That's what we want. That's what we want. Sokarat. And big bite. Bang! Unang kagat. In love agad. Woo! That is good stuff. Sobrang malasa ng rice. At the same time, sakto. Ang lambot din ng steak natin. So good job, Kuya Jeff, for getting this meat. Nalilimutin ako mo. Good job. Now it's dessert time. Let's go. Let's dig in our cheesecake. Yun. Good sir. Ah, beauty. Beautiful. Not that. Heaven! You know what? After nyo gawin to para sa loved ones, so I'm pretty sure mas mamahalin nila kayo afterwards. So guys, well, kukunin ko to. I'll enjoy this one. Happy Valentine's Day. I'll see you soon. Bye! Good stuff.